Hi, this is Wendy Justice. I'm the Southeast Asia correspondent for International Living, and I just wanted to talk with you a little bit about the top places for expats in Vietnam. There are quite a few of them. I'll be talking as much as I can about the top 6 places that I've selected. The first one is my home, which is in Hanoi. This is the capital of Vietnam. It's got a population of a bit over 6 million, and it's just one of the most marvelous places to explore. Hanoi has a famous old quarter, a French quarter, both places perfect for wandering around. We've got Hon Kiam Lake, which is a beautiful lake in the city center. It's really the historic heart of Hanoi, and a very large expat population. Most expats live either around the lake in what's called Hon Kiam District, or they live north of West Lake in Tay Ho District. And altogether, well over 10,000 expats here in this city. One of the things that we really like about living in Hanoi is that we have 4 distinct seasons here. Temperature-wise, we have 5 months of cool to cold weather and 7 months of warm and hot weather. The other nice thing about living in Hanoi is that we're the gateway to some of Vietnam's most scenic areas, including Halong Bay, Sapa, and the rugged far north. Going south from Hanoi, the next major expat destination would be Danang. And this is a city that's on the north central coast, has a rapidly growing expat community. The neat thing about Danang is that it's really like 2 cities. There's a river, the Han River, which runs right through it. And on one side of the river, you have a cosmopolitan city with shopping and malls and hustle and bustle. On the other side of the river, on the east side, we have what amounts to just a laid-back beach community. And no surprise, but it's on that side of the river where you'll find the greatest number of expats. The area surrounding Danang is very scenic. There's mountains, there's 2 golf courses nearby, some great roads to take a motorbike out and exploring the region, and also some of the most beautiful beaches anywhere in Vietnam. Hoi An is only about 40 minutes south of Danang. Very historic city. It's actually a UNESCO World Heritage Site that also has a rapidly growing expat community and some beautiful beaches of its own, as well as the same 2 golf courses that are shared between Hoi An and Danang. Farther south still is the beach community of Nha Trang. Nha Trang is situated on one of the most beautiful bays in the world. It's surrounded by mountains. It has some fantastic seafood, as well as some delicious Central Coast cuisine. Nha Trang attracts expats from all over the world. You'll see a lot of people from both the U.S. As well as from Europe there. There's 2 golf courses in Nha Trang. The area is known for snorkeling and diving. There's a big, wide, beautiful beach for sunbathing, and a 9-mile long promenade that really runs from one end of town to the other along the beach. And along the way, you'll see gardens and topiary, and it's just really set up perfectly for long, peaceful walks and outdoor fun. There's also a lot of hot springs in Nha Trang, natural hot springs. And these are also just a delight to explore and to soak in. Phu Quoc is an island. It's in southern Vietnam. It's actually a little bit closer to Cambodia than it is to the Vietnamese mainland. It's only about the size of Chicago, but the entire island has only a population of about 100,000. There's one town of any size there called Dung Dong, and that's where you find the majority of expats. Altogether, 200 to 250 live on the island. They like it there because it's laid back, because there's numerous islands off of Phu Quoc that are excellent for snorkeling and diving and kite surfing and things like that. And the other notable thing with the island is that nearly half of it is designated as a national park or under government protection, so they've done a nice job there of protecting much of the natural beauty of Phu Quoc. Um, Dalat is something a little bit different. If you like to live in a warm climate, but you don't want to have it too hot, Dalat is what we call a city of eternal spring. It's got a popular elevation of almost 6,000 feet, surrounded by mountains and waterfalls and pine forests. The temperature has never gone above 90 degrees Fahrenheit. So even in the summertime, you'll want to have a sweater to wear, especially in the evenings. During the winter months, it can actually get pretty cool. Um, when I talk about the different seasons, the cold season, the winter season in Vietnam, you're not going to have any snow, so leave the snow shovel behind. But it will get cool enough so that you will need to have some warmer clothes. Dalat is known for having fresh produce, a lot of coffee that's grown in the region, avocados, tomatoes, mangoes, asparagus. It's kind of the vegetable salad bowl of Vietnam, and you can get some wonderful deals on those, as well as endless fields of flowers that are grown there. Think of a dozen roses for less than $2. So Dalat's a great place. It has a really interesting expat community. They come from all over the world, including the U.S. and Canada, South Africa, Europe, the UK, Australia, pretty much everywhere. Aside from nails, there's a few more places that I'll just mention here. Along the Central Coast, again, south of Nha Trang, is the town of Moi Nay. If you just imagine your retirement along a beach, having some bars and restaurants and just a really super laid-back lifestyle, Moi Nay is a really sunny, warm and pleasant place to spend time in. There's also Vung Tau in the south and Ho Chi Minh City in the south, and those are both warm tropical places. Ho Chi Minh, of course, is a very large city, almost 10 million people there. Vung Tau is in that same area, but outside of Ho Chi Minh City and much more smaller and laid back. So those are my favorite picks for Vietnam. Come out here when you can and see for yourself. Thank you.